Example 1. Together, Charles and Nancy picked 92 quarts of berries. If Charles picked 6 more quarts than Nancy picked, how many quarts did each of them pick? So, we have Charles and Nancy picking berries. Let's just say that C is how many quarts that Charles picked. Number picked by Charles. And let's say N is the number picked by Nancy. Okay. There's nothing telling us they're equal to each other. In fact, it says Charles picked more than she did, which means they aren't equal. So we have to use two variables to represent what they picked. Then we look for facts in order to create equations based on these variables, the two things we don't know. And we're going to make a system of equations with the anticipation of elimination or substitution in order to solve that system of equations. The first fact, it says they picked 92 quarts of berries.
So C plus N equals 92.
Perfect. Together they picked 92 quarts of berries, so if you take what Charles picked, C, add that to what Nancy picked, N, you get how many they picked together, 92. The other fact they say is that Charles picked 6 more quarts than Nancy picked. So, if Charles picked more than she did, what's bigger, C or N?
C.
C's bigger, right?
So N plus 6 equals C.
N plus 6 equals C, or C equals N plus 6, whichever order you want to put it in. The bigger number, which we know C has to be bigger, is the smaller, and it has to be smaller, plus how much they differ by, which is 6. Once you get the two equations set up, then you make a decision about elimination or substitution based on this structure. I'm seeing that C equals N plus 6. It tells me I can take that N plus 6 expression, change that C to that. So changing C to N plus 6, adding that to N equaling 92. So the top equation is exactly as it is, except the C got replaced with its equivalent N plus 6. If I add like terms and move the 6 to the other side, so strike that 6 out, do minus 6. N plus N is 2N. 92 minus 6 is 86. Divide by 2, we get N equals 43 quarts. Okay. How many quarts did each of them pick? N represents what?
Nancy.
Nancy. So what would Charles be?
She would pick 49.
Charles would be 49 quarts. Right? Because Charles is exactly 6 more than Nancy, so 43 plus 6 is 49. And just like that, we got the correct amount for each of them. And again, looking at the two facts that were supposed to happen, together they're supposed to pick 92, 43 and 49 after 92 quarts. He's supposed to pick 6 more than she did, 49 is 6 more than 43. So we can verify our answers real easily, just verify that both facts that happened up there work with the answers you get.